Hey, good morning, everybody. Busy morning in the weather department today because we do have snow coming in. It's already piling up outside, everybody. This is the kind of day where I'm going to ask you to please send me your pictures, your reports. It's all just so helpful for me to monitor where our snow totals stand, and also to pass those along, give people an idea of how much is out there, maybe why they should stay home today, work from home if they can. We just in the last half hour almost doubled our school cancellations. So, turn on Boston 25 Morning News. We've got them scrolling across the bottom of the screen. If you'd rather go to boston25news.com, you can do that too. But we do have a list, of course, of all of those cancellations, and I can tell you the little Spear girls are staying home today and they don't have school. So pretty excited about that. It's twofold. For the kids that are staying home, this is not good. For the kids that are staying home, it's going to be like a heavy, wet, very sticky snow. So they're going to love it because they can do the snowballs, the snowmen, the snow forts, and all that stuff. But for anybody that is going to attempt to drive in this is that kind of snow that sticks to your windshield wipers, ices them over, makes it really hard for cleanup. It's heavy and wet to shovel as well. So it is a real headache from a travel perspective. And even when I think about, when my shift is done and heading home later today, I might just wait it out until the heavy stuff is over, because I drove on Christmas Day and I saw that kind of snow and it was not fun. And, when the windshield wipers can't keep up, it's bad for everybody. So, just that reminder that it's not good. It's also coming down at a pretty good clip. I've already got an 1.5 inch report coming in from Sandwich this morning of that really gloppy snow. So best way to get me those reports, you can post them here, but I actually see them first if you have a Twitter account, and send them to Shiri Spear. At Shiri Spear is my Twitter handle. And that's actually the easiest way for me to pull those reports right into my show on TV. I can take your Twitter report and I can plant it right into my show. Same with your pictures. So, you can share them with me here. I'm going to see them a little bit later, but I would just love for you guys to keep me posted on how it's shaping up outside your door. Hopefully you get to stay home and cozy and warm and safe today. But if you are going to be traveling, do it cautiously. Julie's going to be updating those road conditions today, and even though volume is not bad, and it's pretty early, so I don't think she'd expect volume to be bad yet, the road conditions are just not going to be good, guys. I gotta go. I've got another hit coming up. Feel free to ask me any questions that you may have in the section below. I'm going to be kind of slammed today, but I will try to answer those as best I can. See you later. Bye.
Now your local forecast with meteorologist Shiri Spear.
All right, everybody. So today is going to be a bit of a challenge, especially if you must hit the road. If you have the option of staying home, good for you, because it's going to be messy out there with poor conditions on the road this morning through lunchtime. Although we see some gradual improvements for the afternoon, I don't think snow's totally out of the picture until probably about 7 p.m. for most of us, and there's still going to be cleanup happening even later on this evening. So hour-by-hour forecast in Boston is going to start us with snow, but by late morning we get a mix or change in the city. Because of that mix, it's going to be really sticky stuff, and it's also going to keep the totals down. We get an even faster mix happening somewhere like Plymouth, where I believe it's going to happen by, let's say, 10 o'clock in the morning. You start getting the rain moving in, the rain taking over at times, versus an inland spot like Worcester, where temperatures hover in the upper 20s, lower 30s. So this is going to be conducive to just plain snow. So it's all about location today. All snow for inland towns and cities, especially to the north and west here of 95. But as you get closer to, say, Providence, Boston, the immediate coastline here, southeastern Mass, that's where we get mixing and at times some rain that's going to keep those totals a bit lower. I think there is going to be a total changeover on the Cape, the islands, and the south coast here in areas south of Plymouth here to that rain today. So that's what we're going to be tracking through the morning hours. About 2 to 4 hours of snow in Boston. A lot of that 1 to 2 is going to get washed away here for the upper Cape, as well as the south coast and the Plymouth area as well. The jackpot totals are still going to be north and west of Boston here. 4 to 6 inches of snow in the Merrimack Valley, central Mass, even higher totals for parts of southwestern New Hampshire. So over the next couple days, today is definitely your problem day. So we're tracking all that mixed precipitation. Be sure to turn on the Boston 25 Morning News before 10 a.m. for the very latest, and we'll have hourly updates throughout the day, but then we do clear out in time for your Thursday plans. I'll see you on the news. We're on air until 10 a.m. Meteorologist Shiri Spear with you with a live look at the expressway right now. The snow continues, and it is going to be an all-day accumulation that we're looking at. Really, the worst of it, though, will be happening this morning. Keep in mind, it's a wet snow. It's going to be really sticky stuff. It's going to be gloppy against those windshield wipers. It's going to be great for the kids that are home today because they're going to like it for making the snowballs. But it is that really sticky snow. Now, mixing possible east of 95 and 128 today, so even into the Boston area, we've got a situation where we've got a little rain snow mix that's going to be lighter for the afternoon, and then rain is expected for the Cape. So right now you can see that we've got some decent snowfall rates in spots like Lowell, another little batch near Bridgewater and down to Providence, Rhode Island as well. But we do have that mixing line attempting to fight its way across the Cape. So we've still got a little bit of a mix in some spots down there, but there will be a change to rain this afternoon. Possible mixing in all of these pink spots in the north and west of Boston. It's all just plain snow out there. So I want to take it through the day hour by hour just to point out that we do continue with some pockets of steadier, heavier snow through at least lunchtime today. But at 3 p.m. we've got a very different picture because precipitation has lightened up. Even though Boston potentially getting in on that little bit of a mix, it's not going to be heavy enough to really wash away a lot of the snow that we get this morning. We've got a front that comes in from the west during the afternoon. It gives us another little batch of snow to end things here in the evening hours, which could bring you a final coating of snow even down across southeastern Massachusetts. So we've got the potential for some slippery travel conditions all day, but I think a lot of this piles on over the next couple of hours. So about 2 to 4 inches of snow Boston up to Cape Ann, 4 to 6 outside of 495, and locally as much as 8 inches of snow in southwestern New Hampshire and parts of the northern Worcester Hills. 2 to 4 inches of snow continues down across southeastern Mass down to about Plymouth, and a wash away few inches of snow that already fell, in fact, over the outer Cape. We got 3 inches of snow this morning. A lot of that's getting washed away because of that flip over terrain that we're expecting today.